Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. My name is Ranj, and today I will be giving you picks for Korean League One soccer. As you can see, I'm putting on my work shirt, so this is one of those before work videos, so it's gonna be kind of rushed. But anyway. For round one of the K-League One soccer, I went 3-3. Should I go over the scores? Yeah, why not? Pohang Steelers beat Busan IPark. I took Pohang. I won that. They won 2-0. That was on, shit. If I'm going to do this, I might as well do it right. All right. Start from the beginning. Sorry. Korean K-League 1. I lost the first two games that I bet. Incheon United and Daegu tied 0-0. I picked Daegu to win. Okay. Then Gwangju played Songnam. I picked Gwangju to win. They lost 0-2. Sorry about this. Jeonbuk, the champs from last year. I did pick that one right. They beat Suwon Samsung Bluewings 1-0. Ulsan Honda, I picked them to beat Sangmu. They soundly beat them 4-0. And on Sunday, Pohang Steelers, like I said, I picked them. They beat Busan IPark 2-0, and I had Seoul beating Gangwon, but Gangwon beat them 3-1, and phenomenal game. I didn't watch any of these games, but I watched all the highlights. Well, all the round one, K-League round one scores, every goal. It's awesome. And the best goal was from that match, Gangwon. And I'll get into that because he's one of my players to watch for. Let me get down to this. All right. I looked at the show I did yesterday morning. Man, was I discombobulated. I am this morning too. You gotta be careful with that shit. This early morning stuff before work. My head's not straight yet. Takes a while to kick into it. So anyway, we have this is at 1 o'clock in the morning. So today's Friday, May 15th. This is for Saturday, May 16th, 1 a.m. Eastern time. So accordingly. We have Sangmu. They are ranked number 12 currently with a record of 0-0 and 1 loss. Going against Gangwon, the team I was just talking about. Gangwon is ranked number 2 now with a record of 1 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Now they do the rankings not only by record because they've only had one match, but by like goal differential and shit like that. So that's why they were ranked number 2, because they had 3 goals. Anyway, these records underneath are from last season, because I like to do the last 5 so we can have something to look at. Anyway, last season Sangmu finished number 7 with a record of 7-13. Gangwon, same thing, same record, but they're number 6, okay, in the rankings. Sangmu, they're the military team. Like I mentioned last week, it's mandatory if you're a Korean citizen, Korean male, between, I think it's like, I want to say 20 and 30 or 18 and 30. You have to do it before you're 30. You have to serve mandatory time in military. if you're a soccer player, this is where you go. This is the team. This is the military team. So during, like, say you're from Jeonbuk, and I got to do my time for the military. Those 2 years, you're going to go play for Sangju, Sangmu. Beginning of every season, they get 15 players throughout the league. Isn't that neat? Anyway, their last match they lost. They're not that, I mean, whatever. They lost at Ulsan. Ulsan is great though. They lost 4-0. Okay. For Gangwon, they had that great victory, a win versus Seoul. That is where I was born. My father was in the U.S. Army. I'm half-breed. My mother, obviously lived in Korea, and he was stationed over there. Met my mother, and out came me. And then we moved back to the United States when I was 3. Hana, dur, set. I can still count. I can still talk a little. I don't speak fluent Korean, but here and there. They're, oh shit. Okay, head-to-head matches. Chronologically, let's see. We got, back in March of 2019, Sangju Sangmu beat them 2-0. And then in July 2019, Gangwon beat them 4-0. Gangwon, their sponsor is the Hyundai Resorts. How cool is that? Hyundai Resorts. And yeah, we'll get into that when I get to the... where was I? Okay. And most recent game between these two teams was October, and that was a 2-1 victory for Sangju Sangmu. All right. The total is set at 3. Did I mention that the draw is at 255? Okay. Just forgot to mention that. Did I mention the odds? Man, I gotta stop. Okay. Everybody's a plus number. Gangwon's the favorite because they're at plus 110. Sangju Sangmu at home plus 230 underdog. The draw is at plus 255. Okay. Total's at 3. If you want the over, you have to. It's minus 105. The under is minus 120. Now, the players. Here we go. Sangju Sangmu, they haven't scored yet this season, so I had to go from last year's stats. And like I said, there's a steady rotation of players. It's hard to keep anybody, But like, for example, their top 3 scoring players went elsewhere. They served their time. They served their 2 years. But this guy's still there. His name is Woo Kang. Woo Kang. And last season he had 3 goals. He's number 12. He's still on the team. Look for them. Look for him. Okay. Over here, Gangwon, they got 3 players in their, well, look, 3, they had 3 scores. That's why they're number 2 also. 3 players in the top 15. That's, when it's this early in season, I have to do that. I have to put all 3 of them down because I don't know which one out of the 3. I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to start from... Okay, we have... I'm just going to write these down. They all have 1 score each, okay? And I'm doing it American style with their family name last. Hyun-ji Kim. Hyun-ji Kim is number 77. Okay. Seungdae Kim that I don't think they're related. Now listen, to those who don't know, there's a lot of Kims, a lot of Lees, and a lot of Parks. There's like kind of like in the United States, Browns, Smith, Johnson. You know, there's a ton of, like Korea though. They're famous. They're not famous, but their popular last names are obviously Lee, Kim, Park, and then you can put like a descending order. There's other ones, you know, Choi. But anyway, Kang. That's pretty popular. So, but Kim is very popular. If you took all the Kims and Lees off of this team, they'd only have the foreign players, and you know, I'm playing, not serious, but anyway, this guy, Seongdae Kim, he's number 12. And finally, Jaewon Cho. This guy had an amazing goal. If you go to, I'm gonna promote this channel right now. There's a K-League highlights or something. K-League, just you know, YouTube search K-League. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Winston? Stop sniffing around there. I just think it's just called like K-League or something, and it has like K-League 2 and K-League 1, all the scores. If you watch the highlight, the scores, the goals, all goals from week 1, I even, in the comments, you can look for me, and it'll say, I put a comment, check out the goal at 8, time mark 8:40. This dude, he got this pass, and he kicked it in with his back heel. It was so sweet. It was smooth. It was just slick. Like, boom. And then he did the whole, you know, he did this whole thing. Because I don't know what, this is every time they goal. Every time they score. I only see it in Korean League, but that must be goal or that's, I don't know, but it's awesome. It's awesome. And, you know, a lot of the other guys did the heart and thing. But you see that everywhere. But the goal thing, this is, I don't see it in Nicaragua. I don't see it in Belarus. I don't see it in any other soccer except K-League. And I love it. This thing. They run around just, goal! Anyway. Jaewon Cho. He's number 18. I mistakenly, because, you know, these different stat places where I get my information, some of them wrote Jaewon Joe, J-O. So it could be that too. I'm just going with Cho because that's what Transfer Market and I think Wikipedia too. They both say Cho. But I did see sources where it said Jaewon Joe. And that's what I wrote in the stupid comments when someone's like, who was that guy? Well, he was Jaewon Joe Cho. Let's just call him Joe. Screw it, let's call him Joey. I don't care. Anyway. That being said, as for other talents, you know Sangju, Sangmu cannot have any foreign players because they're the military. But they have two national team. And over here for the Haiwan Resorts over in Gangwon, they have two national team players, and they have one foreign. Oh, I like them. They're right now my favorite team. Yep. They had the Haiwan Resorts. It's like I know their home jersey. I don't know what's this one, but it's sweet. It's orange and it blends into this blue. Kind of like if you watch, it's kind of like the Energetique over in Belarus. Very similar. Orange to blue blend. Oh, it's sick. It's smooth. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm taking Gangwon, and they got the plus money. I have to write it in a different color because there's no room. All right, screw it. I'm taking Gangwon. As for the over/under, it's set at 3. We have over and over and over, a push and an under, and these are from last year, of course, but last 2 games they both played. Well, I think I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna go over. It's gonna probably, you might probably be able to get it at 2.5 anyway. I'm gonna go over and Gangwon at the money line plus 110. Okay, moving on. Crap, did you just see how I wiped through this? Jeonbuk. Shit. Okay. Like I said, early morning, you don't know what you're gonna get before work. Crazy. Moving on, 6 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. We have Busan IPark hosting. Look at that mess. Whatever. Jeonbuk. It looks like Jean. Take me a second. Can't believe it. All right. No, little things bug the crap out of me like that. You know, I gotta fix them. So, anyway, Busan IPark is hosting Jeonbuk. Jeonbuk is last year's champs. They're last year's champs. Busan IPark just got promoted last year from League 2. Last year in League 2, they finished number 2 in the relegation, and they got promoted they had a record of 18 wins, 13 draws, and 5 losses. They're a huge underdog, plus 425 at home. But they are going against last year's champs, Jeonbuk. Last year they finished, their record was second best to Ulsan. So I don't need to say it. But they were 19 wins, 11 draws, 3 losses, finished number 2, okay? They are favorites at minus 160. Now you can buy a goal here, plus 1 for Busan IPark. It'll drop it to an even number, plus 100. Even money, okay? Jeonbuk, if you think they can cover a goal, you think they're that good, it will drop it. It's still a negative number. Drop it down to minus 125. You don't have to pay that as much juice as 160. You know, for those who don't know about the juice, real quickly, if it's a minus number, see minus 160, that means you have to bet $160 to earn your $100. Here, at plus 425, you bet 100, you win 425. Here, even number, okay? You get the goal, you bet 100, you win 100. That's even money, okay? But if it says minus, that means you're paying extra because they're a favorite. That's how that works, for those who don't know. Okay, the draw is at plus 285. I would put some money on that draw. I'm gonna, just like I do for Belarus and Nicaragua, I'm gonna at least sprinkle some money onto the draw, because it could play out, you know. I don't know. Not yet. Not on Korean League yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Was there any draws last week? I don't think so. Maybe. Anyway, Okay, what was I doing? Shit. Head to head. No. Yeah, last match. Last match for Busan IPark was a loss at the Pohang Steelers. And that was 2-0. Last match for Jeonbuk. They beat the Suwon Samsung Bluewings. And Jeonbuk was at home. 1-0. Head to head, all were won by Jeonbuk. And they were all, because Busan IPark just got promoted, Jeonbuk's been champs. Like I said, like 3 consecutive years, and then they missed a year when Seoul was a champ, and then prior to that, they were champs for 2 years before that. So Busan IPark, they haven't been in the league since they haven't been in the big boy league since 2015. That's when all these were won by Jeonbuk. For 2015. 1-2, then 7, 2015, 2-1, and then August 2015, 2-0. So there's your last 3 head-to-head, all won by Jeonbuk. Okay. Also, as you know, Busan IPark has yet to score a goal this season. So I dug into, just like last week, I had to go into last season when they were in League 2. And their top player was, who was still on the team, Romulo. He last season scored 14 goals in League 2. He is number 10. They do have 3 national team players and 4 foreign players. As for Jeonbuk, they have their score last week was Dong-guk Lee. He's the one I told you, he was my player to watch for, actually. He's the 41-year-old team captain. He was also on a reality TV show called Return of Superman, where the wives/mothers go to the spa or something, and he has to stay home and be a father to his children. I've yet to see the show. I've only read about it. I bet you it's pretty good. But anyway, what I like about Dong-guk Lee is that he's 41 years old. That makes me feel so good because I'm, 46. Ugh. Dong-guk Lee, he headed it in too. Boom! It was nice. Go watch that. All the goals from week 1, Korean League goals from week 1. I'm telling you, they're sick. It's awesome. It's good. Go! They still go nuts. Even though there's no fans there, they still go nuts. The players go nuts, of course. Why? It's a goal. Why wouldn't you? And they have Jeonbuk has 5 national team players and 3 foreign. Okay. Now, my play here is Jeonbuk's gonna win and cover. That's my play there. Mother effer. And this is rubber on the spread, because I hate paying juice. I'm not going to pay that 160. I think Jeonbuk can cover a goal. I mean, Busan IPark, they just got promoted. I don't even know if they should be in this league. I'm not knocking on them. I don't know really yet. League's still, I mean, season's very early, but they're not impressing me. They haven't scored a goal yet. Anyway, moving on. We have Suwon, Samsung, Bluewings. I have to do more face-to-face, so I have more options with my clickbait thumbnail choices, because they give you, YouTube gives you 3 to pick from, and usually one of them, oh, I look like I'm wasted. I better not make that face, because they'll catch it and they'll be like, oh, use this as your just your thumbnail. It'll be like, if that one sticks, that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna use if it catches that. Whew. It's Friday. It's gonna be a good morning. We got Belarus today. I'm gonna watch that. During lunch break though, boss, I know you're watching. Okay. Suwon Samsung Bluewings. They are number 9 against the regular season champs. Not the championship round champs was Jeonbuk, but these guys, number 1 last year. Number 1, they finished the season. Right now, still number 1. Ulsan, Hyundai. Is this the Tigers? Yeah, whatever. I think so, but I wasn't. Yeah, Harangi. Ulsan, Hyundai, Harangi. Harangi means tiger, by the way. Busan Tigers. Hip hip hooray. These guys go, like before the virus, I was watching videos from last year. These guys go nuts. Nuts. The fans are crazy nuts. They got drums, they got music, they got chants, oh, it's awesome. Awesome. But anyway, now it's Corona's ruins all that shit. But someday, things get easy. Someday it'll come back, okay? Suwon, they lost to Jeonbuk last week. I feel so bad for the Suwon Samsung Bluewings. They start their schedule off. First, they got to play Jeonbuk, the regular, championship round tournament champions. Then week 2, they got to play Ulsan. Man, poor Suwon Samsung. Too bad. Anyway, they're the huge underdog. Plus 310 at home too. A plus 310 underdog at home against the champ is here, against the Ulsan, who's the favorite at minus 115. That's not really that bad a juice though. I would pay that. Okay, so anyway, last match, like I said, was a loss to Jeonbuk. I just discussed that. That was 1-0, 1-0, because of the Donggook Lee headed that goal in. Ulsan, they're coming off a win versus the military, Sangju, Sangmu. Sangmu means like materialism or militarism, martialism, or martialism, like martial law. That's kind of a loose translation. Sangmu, that's military. Okay. They won soundly 4-0. Head to head, all won by Ulsan Hyundai. Back in March 1st of 2019, 2-1. And then May 18th, 2019, 1-3. And I hope I can fit it in here. September 25th, 0-2. You know why I wanted to fit it in there is because I got 3 damn players I gotta fit. Just like these guys. Just like Gangwon. Anyway. All head-to-head won by Ulsan. Suwon, their player to watch, they have yet to score this year. So from last year, he's Adam Taggart. I mentioned him last week on the show. Adam Taggart last season had 16 goals. He's Australian, mate. He does even the foreigners do the thing with the thumbs up on the fist. And they have 4 national team players and 4 foreign players. Now, Ulsan, here it comes. Well, I'm going to start with the 2. They got 3 players in the top 15, just like Gangwon does, but they have one that scored 2 goals. I'm going to use it to do them last. We have Sangju Lee. Sangju Lee is number 98. He had a goal. Okay. Then we have Bitgaram Yoon. He might be foreign. Sounds foreign. But Yoon is a Korean name, but the Bitgaram sounds Vietnamese. But anyway, Bitgaram Yoon is number 10. And finally, Junior Nagao, the Brazilian, he has 2 scores. He does the goal thing too, but he's definitely the player. He's their star. They love him. He loves them. He's good. It's great. From the highlights, from what I've seen. Anyway, he's number 9. Keep an eye out for Junior Nagao from Ulsan. He had 2 scores. There's only one other person in the league with 2 scores at right now, and that is Dong Hen Yang, and he plays for Songnam. Okay. So, the over/under, the total set at 2.5. I am going to, let's see, we have a under, an over, an over, an under, and an over. So 3 displayed, we have 3 overs and 2 unders. Yeah, with all these scores, it's gonna go over 2.5. You know, and who knows? I think Suwon might score their first goal this week too. Yeah, I'm not gonna play or prop bet. Okay, yeah, let's do it. That's fun. Let's do a player prop. I would, if I could bet player props, like who's gonna score, I would player prop Junior Nagao. Okay. And Dongguk Lee. No. Yeah, Junior Nagao and Dongguk Lee, I would player prop them. Man, there's one I can't. Yeah, that'd be it. Maybe Adam Taggart. I don't know. I'm not really secure on the. I'm killer player propping over at the Belarus. I kill it with Yakshivoyev. But anyway, this match, you know, I really want to take Suwon. And I'm taking him. Living on the edge. Crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. What is there? Let's look at the spread. There's got to be, maybe I could buy a point. The spread is, I can get half a point. I could buy half a point plus a half. If you want half a point, where is it? It's gonna bring it down to a minus 105. But I'm taking them on the ML at plus 310. Let's go Bluewings. So they're at home too. I'm gonna, you know what? Adam Taggart will score. There's my prop bet. Not Junior Nagao. Now that I've chosen, now let's go Suwon, Samsung. Let's go Bluewings. But yeah, let's recap. Oh, I didn't take the over under. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Recap, time check. Boom. Real life time check. Holy shit. I gotta finish. All right. I have Gangwon beating Sangju Sangmu, and it's gonna go over 3. I have Jeonbuk covering a goal over Busan IPark. I didn't take the over under in that game, and I am not going to either. You can make a play on the over under yourself. Look, over, under. It's looking under, but yeah, you know what? Let's go under. And finally, I'm taking Suwon to upset Ulsan. Ulsan Hyundai Harangi meaning tiger. Suwon Samsung Bluewings upsetting Ulsan at home. Money line plus 310. And I got it going over the 2.5 goals. So there you have it. Gather the info. Place your bets and cash those tickets. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell because I'm doing some more Belarus by request. Joel, yeah, I got you, buddy. And I got German League, Bundesliga. I got German coming up too, and those shows are coming today after I get back out of work today. All right, now I have to get my butt to work. I'm running late, so have a great day. Good luck on these bets. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. I'll see you next episode.